Tariffs. Important? You bet. Think of tariffs like a tax. But here's the twist. It's a tax on stuff coming from other countries. So let's say your country wants to protect its own businesses. They might slap a tariff on something like, say, imported shoes. Now those fancy Italian loafers, suddenly more expensive. Makes those locally made sneakers look pretty good, huh? That's the basic idea. Let's say you're a farmer in America, growing delicious, juicy apples. You've spent years perfecting your craft, nurturing your orchard, and ensuring every apple is just right. Your apples are the pride of the local market, and people love them. But then, bam! Cheap apples flood in from another country. These imported apples are everywhere, and they're sold at a fraction of the price of your homegrown ones. These apples, they're so cheap, it's like they're paying people to take them. The market is saturated with these low-cost imports, and customers are flocking to them. Your apples can't compete. You're stuck with a whole orchard of unsold fruit. The apples you worked so hard to grow are now rotting away, and your livelihood is at risk. Enter tariffs. A tariff on those cheap imports could level the playing field, making your homegrown apples more competitive. This policy could help protect your business and ensure that your apples get the attention they deserve. Of course, it's not always so simple. Those cheaper apples, they might be the only ones some folks can afford. See? Trade-offs. While tariffs can help farmers, they can also make it harder for some people to buy the food they need. It's a complex issue with no easy answers. Tariffs? They've been around forever. They are essentially taxes imposed on imported goods, and their history is as old as trade itself, like since the ancient Egyptians forever. They used tariffs to control trade and protect their local industries. They used them to protect their own industries and rake in some cash. It was a way to ensure their economy stayed strong. Fast forward to the American Revolution. Remember the Boston Tea Party? That was a direct response to British tariffs on tea. Yep, tariffs were a major player in that whole shebang. Colonists were fed up with paying high taxes on imported goods. Then there's the Great Depression. Countries tried to protect their own economies with tariffs, hoping to keep jobs and industries afloat. The problem? It kinda backfired, making things worse for everyone. Oops. Instead of boosting economies, it led to a global trade slump. So, are tariffs still a thing? You better believe it. Tariffs have been around for centuries, and they continue to play a crucial role in global trade. They are essentially taxes imposed on imported goods, and their impact can be felt across various industries. Just look at your smartphone. Chances are some of its parts were hit with tariffs. From the microchips to the display screens, many components are sourced from different countries, each with its own set of trade regulations. And cars? Don't even get me started. The automotive industry is one of the most affected by tariffs. From steel and aluminum to the finished vehicles, tariffs can significantly impact the cost of production and ultimately the price you pay at the dealership. Car tariffs are a whole other ballgame, with countries using them to protect their own auto industries. This protectionism can lead to trade wars where countries retaliate with their own tariffs, creating a complex web of trade barriers. The thing about tariffs is they're complicated. They involve not just economics, but also politics and international relations. Governments use tariffs to negotiate trade deals, protect local industries, and sometimes to exert political pressure. They can protect jobs in one industry but cost jobs in another. For example, tariffs on imported steel might help domestic steel workers but hurt industries that rely on steel, like construction and manufacturing. They can make things more expensive for consumers, but also help level the playing field for businesses. Higher prices might mean less competition from foreign companies, giving local businesses a better chance to thrive. It's a balancing act, folks. Policymakers have to weigh the benefits of protecting local industries against the costs to consumers and other sectors of the economy. And like most balancing acts, it's rarely as simple as it seems. The ripple effects of tariffs can be unpredictable, affecting everything from the price of everyday goods to international relations.